when I listened to the State of the Nation in page 20, there was something interesting the President stated. Mr. Speaker, we are now at the most difficult stage of electricity provision around the country. The parts that we are left with are very difficult to assess. And then he talked about access rate. Mr. Speaker, there's nothing difficult about it. We left this government access rate over 85%. And we were close to getting universal access to electricity. All this government had to do was add another 5% to get us to the 90% for us to get access to electricity. We are in the 7th year of the Nanadu government, and we are still struggling to move from 85 to 90%. And now the President says it's a very difficult task. Mr. Speaker, let this House remember that after we have done all the work in the upstream sector, after we brought generation capacity of over 1,000 megawatts, we now decided to do something at the value chain where it matters, making sure that ECG is infused with resources to make sure that they can pay for the electricity that is supplied. So, Mr. Speaker, we negotiated and got $500 million. Let nobody forget what happened to that $500 million. This same government, led by Nanadu, corruptly, it brought in PDS. And to make long story short, the Americans got angry and they took their $2 billion away. Mr. Speaker, the reason why we got stuck not completing the reform at the downstream electricity sector was because we never finished it. This is how it was botched by the Nanadu administration. And nobody should forget the PDS. Today, the President is talking about how we can basically get access to electricity. Mr. Speaker, it even gets well with renewable energy. We have not moved anywhere. In fact, the only thing we've been able to do for 7 years is to put solar lights at the Flagstaff House. Yes, Mr. Speaker, but this is important because we brought the renewable energy bill and we said that by 2020, we should have at least 10% of our energy mix with renewable energy sources. But guess what, Mr. Speaker? We didn't meet it. And you know what this government did? They just moved the goalpost and said, well, we can't achieve it, so now we'll push it to 2030.